All
It's
right,
gonna be
so
15 minutes,
we
and
agreed upon
I
20.
approve of the question.
You proved the questions. I have.
I approve of the questions. If I want to answer or not, I'll answer.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So the first question I want to ask you is, what is your favorite Beethoven symphony? Hello?
The famous one, the most famous.
Which is the most famous in your eyes? Because that could either be considered the seventh or the ninth.
I'm gonna go with the ninth.
All right, that's a respectable choice.
Actually, I take that back. I'm gonna go with the seventh.
Ah, the seventh is classic. The seventh is
Yeah, I'm gonna
classic.
go with the seventh.
Um, so I was people wanted me to ask you this question. Would you ever upload the free movers again?
I am free movers. I'm finna be on the stock market.
No,
Everybody that knows me needs to invest in free movers
I meant
once
the
it hits
YouTube
the stock
channel.
market.
I meant like the YouTube channel, Free Movers Incorporated.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna definitely upload new videos to that. I'm in the process of getting my new piece and chains. Then I'll do
Ah,
that.
okay. Um, would you ever consider uploading some more acapellas so your fans could remix your voice in more songs?
Absolutely,
Because I know there are many people who are begging for the acapella of "You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack." Would you give it to them?
absolutely.
All right. Well,
All they gotta do is text me, and I'll give them an acapella for the standard feature fee of $49.
all right. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Um, what are your favorite films?
My favorite films are uh, The Never Ending Story,
Mm-hmm.
uh, uh, Fraggle Rock,
Mm.
uh, Roots,
Mm.
and give you one more would be The Notebook.
The Notebook. Interesting. I wouldn't guess you're in the rom-coms, but I respect that. Um, who are your favorite rap artists right now?
Sci-fi would be Star Wars, of course.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
that's not a real movie because it's gonna keep going like forever. We'll all be dead, and
Oh yeah.
that'll
Kind of
still be
like
going.
Dragon Ball.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So who are your favorite rappers right now?
Uh, right now I'm really digging. What's his cat name? Is it BP Rock or something? PM Rock, PM Rock, PNB Rock.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I like him. Uh,
Uh, what are your thoughts on JPEG Mafia? Have you heard of JPEG Mafia?
I like Lil B too. Lil B is one of my favorites right now.
Oh, that marked
Um,
another question. So you are a believer in the bass god.
and I'm also liking uh uh um uh 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 what's his name?
Playboy Cardi?
Black for
Oh, Black.
with
Uh-huh.
Yo Gotti.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
What you know what I'm talking about? Is it Gangster Black or is it Black Gangster?
Wait, were you talking about Black with the 6 instead of the B?
The one that's signed to Yo Gotti.
Oh shit, I don't know this. I don't know this one.
Yeah, the dude signed with Yo Gotti. His name is Black Gangster or Gangster Black, something like that. But I'm digging him. Yeah,
Interesting. Interesting. What are your thoughts on JPEG Mafia?
they cool.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah,
You have a album called "I'll Never Do a Song with You, Pussy Ass Inward." Would you consider collaborating with fans of your work, even though you do have that album cover?
the album cover was really supposed to be a diss to all rappers that have major deals right now. It
Mm.
wasn't to a specific group.
Mm. That's fair enough. But so
Who did they think that this was for?
if someone in the
Who do they think
community,
that this was for, though? Can you answer that question? Who do they think that this was for?
I don't know. I was
It
just
was for
curious.
anyone that has a major record deal. I never got one because record labels are haters,
Hmm.
the biggest haters of all.
This is an uncomfortable question, so I'm not sure if you
And
can.
record labels are pussies. I want to
That's
put that
true.
out there too.
That's
Record
true.
labels are pussies.
This is an uncomfortable question, so I understand if you don't want to answer it. But what is your income?
Right now, my income is about 30,000 a month.
All right, that's respectable.
Actually, it's a little more than that because it's 30,000 a month. That's not
Oh,
including the real estate, so it's pushing up to about. But every month it goes up about 20,000.
all right, fair. That's really cool. Um, if you could bring Marge Simpson or
I
Homer
just bought
Simpson.
through 3 new cars, cash. A 2019 Charger, a 2019 convertible Mustang, and a 2019 and a 2019 Cadillac ATS.
You
Just
should
so you
post some
know
pictures of them
the type of
sometime.
cash that I'm getting each month.
You got sick cash, if I'm being honest with you. Now if you could bring Homer Simpson or Marge Simpson to life, which one would you bring back to life and why?
Absolutely, Marge, because she would make a sick rap video.
Oh, that's true. She would be in a great video.
She
Now,
would she would kill it on the video scene.
speaking
Especially
of
like in the bra and panties, she'd be off the chain.
speaking of videos, who are your favorite directors in the rap music video scene right now?
Like this guy, Boomtown Artiste is another dude, something Artiste. And then of course my brother Greg Carter.
Oh yeah, uh-huh. No one can forget Greg. I'm pretty sure everyone who listens to this, because this will be broadcasted.
And just so they know, that is my full brother, mother and father.
Oh yes, of course. I think anyone who listens to this have seen Fifth Ward. Um, and
Oh, they got a TV show on right now.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The remake
the
of
new
Fifth Ward.
Fifth Ward.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
TV show.
yeah.
It's on cable. So y'all check that out. Shouts out to bro. I never talked to him. I like talk to him more. I talk to you more than I do to him, bro, probably, bro.
Are you in the new Fifth Ward?
No, I got killed in the first movie, so he can't use me again. And I
Oh,
can
it's a
respect
sequel?
that.
I haven't. I've seen the original Fifth Ward, but I haven't seen the TV show.
Yeah, the TV show, it's basically a follow-up of that. So all the original cast members can't be in it.
Ah.
Some can, the ones that live, but the ones
Mm.
that died can't.
I am a large community figure in the fan server area of the Vipers server, and we had a showing of Fifth Ward in Hustletown Mobbin'. And first of
H-Town
all,
M.O.B., that was my movie, yeah.
yeah. First of all, I'd like to say that you died way too soon into that movie, and you
H-Town
just,
M.O.B., thanks a lot, yeah.
yeah, you're welcome, my man. But your acting in Fifth Ward was absolutely phenomenal, if I do say so myself.
Thank you. I feel like I could have been a prestigious actor. I just never took that route. I decided to go rap music and real estate.
Now, couldn't you go down all three paths at the same time?
Yeah, but at this time of life, 46 years old, it's kind of hard.
All right. Who are your idols? Who do you look up to the most?
Good question. Look up to my dad. My daddy is somebody I look up to. My mom, I look up to my mother. Other than that, it's going to be difficult. I really wouldn't see them as role models. I'd see them more as mentors.
Yeah.
And that would be, people that just have done well, been successful, but without a record label. So
Yeah.
if they got signed to a label, they're scratched out.
Well,
If they got a major deal with some distribution company, they're scratched out. I'm talking about true entrepreneurs who made it to the top without any help, and that's very far between.
now, Kanye West, for example, which I'm sure you enjoy,
Absolutely.
he has brought people up with him, proteges, for example, Travis Scott, would you ever have a protege?
Absolutely, I would.
Can I be your
Um,
protege?
Absolutely. My situation is this. I'm kind of like the black sheep of the rap game.
Oh,
If you
yes.
ever had someone who would be like the pure dirt of the rap game, worse, deeper than the underground, that would be me. And I respect that position because when I blossom as a billionaire and eventually a trillionaire, and in the real estate game,
Hmm.
people will see the power of the mud, the power of the darkness, and the power of the nothingness,
Hmm.
and what you can achieve from coming from the complete bottom without any help.
Hmm. Well, I do some rapping sometimes, so I'd love to collaborate with you if you'd ever be down.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. How far can you jump, and how high can you jump?
Well, at 46, it's gotten a little old, but I'm still at about a 30-inch leap,
Whoa.
vertical. Uh, and I'm still working on that. I want to get it back to about 33, 34, where I can start dunking again.
Hmm.
Two hand. At my height, you're going to be at about 30 inches to get one
Mm.
hand. You're going to need about 36 to 38 to get two. At 6'2", which is my height. So I'm still working on trying to get to about 33. I can almost do two hand with a little bit of a swaggle
Mm.
daggle, which
Mm.
will count as a two hand if you do it right.
Okay. Using my next question. You are on record as saying, "Bitch, fuck the LGBT, queers, and F words. I will cut your fucking head off, you F word. If you ever pick on my daughter, another cover, you baby dick F word." What are your thoughts on the LGBT community?
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I have complete respect for the LGBT community. LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, uh, LGBT community.
All right,
Um,
that's
I just
stuff.
took it personal when it so happened that a person of the LGBT community put my child in a picture unauthorized, and I kind of lashed out
Mm.
inappropriately.
Mm.
But at the same time, I want to apologize and just let them know that was specific for that individual.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, um, the LGBT community is just equal to me as the Black Lives Matter community.
That's great. Would you ever say that on Twitter?
Absolutely. You can say it
You
now.
should.
Quote me and tweet it.
I will. I will. Um, what do you think about the Russians?
A little weary of the Russians. Unfortunately, they backed Iran as well as China,
Hmm.
and we're kind of an outsider to them against China, Iran, and Russia. But at the end of the day, they're all cowards. They're
Hmm.
scared of us because we do have Star Wars technology. They
Hmm.
won't lift a finger against us. And if we have to blow up Iran, we will without any compromise
Hmm.
from or problems from China and Russia because they are afraid of us. So at the end of the day, we're going to deal with Iran accordingly if these sanctions don't work.
Um, who is Cobra the Rapper?
Cobra is my son. You probably seen a picture of him a couple of days ago.
Hmm.
Uh, he has not embraced the rap game yet. He's only 18 years old.
Mm.
It's something that he may venture into, but when he does, he will be Cobra the Rapper.
Who are you voting for in the upcoming election?
I'm looking at voting for what's the gentleman's name? That was
Andrew Yang?
vice president. No, the vice president of
Oh, Joe Biden?
Biden. Yeah, I'm going to vote for Biden.
Hmm.
He's definitely going to win the Democratic convention.
Hmm.
Absolutely pretty sure he's going to go ahead and beat Trump. I was a Trump supporter up until the point that he said that there were equal people on the white supremacist side
Yeah.
of the Black Lives Matter side. When he said that, he lost complete respect for me.
Mhm.
And at that point, I went ahead and went from Republican to Democratic.
Fair enough. What are the best moments in your childhood
Uh,
or life?
Best moments would be that I can recall. At 7 years old, um, I did have a girl call me a pretty boy, and that's something I've always remembered.
Well, we
Um,
all know you're a pretty boy, so.
Thanks a lot. And that was pretty cool at 7. At 21, I had a girl call me. Told me I was gorgeous. That was pretty cool. That's another point. Actually, no, I take it back. I was about 17 when that happened.
Mm.
Those two things I remember specifically. Another thing would probably be walking across the stage with the African. At the time, this was in 89, the African chain piece was hot at that time. And I remember I was kind of rebellious and went ahead and walked across stage. Better High School, which was about 80% white time.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember getting a huge applause when I did it. It's another thing from my childhood I remember specifically. Matter of fact, we've got a 30-year anniversary coming up in October. I plan on making, so I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, just family and birthdays and all your basic things that everybody else remembers.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Bobby Shmurda?
Bobby Shmurda is a very talented artist. Wouldn't mind doing a song with him. Reminds me of my baby
Well, I mean,
cousin.
he's not doing anything in prison, so you can always call him up.
Absolutely. Reminds me of my baby cousin, dark skin. My cousin's name is Kente. He lives in New York, in Washington D.C. Kind of out there towards where he's from, Smurder's from. And I would love to do a track with him. Matter of fact, if I had two choices of artists I could do tracks with, first come, first serve, it would be Smurder. It would be Little B and Smurder. The reason why Little B is because Little B makes a lot of his own tracks, and I
Lil
respect
B's
that.
God.
And then Smurder, I like the fact that he reminds me of my little cousin, my baby cousin. And we would have a great time. I've always wanted to do a track with both of those guys, to be honest with you, but at the same time, I know they're businessmen, they're busy, and
well, Bobby Shmurda isn't busy. He's in prison.
They're not signed to a major deal either, like that. They're independents. I have total respect for independents. The reason why I don't have respect for guys that sign record deals is because at the end of the day, the record deals disrespect the record labels disrespect other artists. Why hasn't any of these major label dudes come to me and did a song with me? You know why? Because once I take my shirt off, I'm gonna make them look like a fool. So why would the major label let him do a song with me? That's why. You see, that's why I don't have respect for major labels. I like independent labels because they will do whatever. They keep it real, 100, regardless of the politics or the crap. You feel me?
So, what are your thoughts on Death Bomb Arc then?
What's the name of the group?
No, it's a record label called Death Bomb Arc. Have you heard of Death Bomb Arc?
Never heard of them. Sound cool to me. Not a major, so
they are not
cool.
a major. They
absolutely
release
I
experimental
experimental
hip
them
hop.
already. Yeah, I respect them already. As long as they're not putting any conservative, white, racist crap out, I respect them.
I wouldn't say so. Some of their notable names are Clipping, JPEG Mafia, and Death Grips.
Nice.
So yeah, what are your thoughts on Death Grips?
I like Death Grips. Heard about them. Understand that a lot of our music is similar, so I have total respect for them. Again, any one that goes beyond the spectrum of music and puts some political crap that is racist, then I want to hurt them. Other
Hmm.
than that, I'd have total respect for their art.
What did you know? Death Grips was part of a major record label. They were part of Epic Music.
Absolutely. Well, I respect Death Grips. At the end of the day, they did what they had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Some people have to sign because that's what they have to do. End of the day, if you gotta do what you gotta do, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't have respect for the label themselves, not the artists.
Okay, yeah,
Separate. You
yeah.
feel me?
Do you know
If
what
I
happened?
could, I'd go in there and put it like this. If I could go in there and piss on major labels' floor, I would. But when it comes to the artists, I wouldn't go piss on their floor. You feel me?
Now,
They're
didn't you
just
make a
doing
diss
that
track
they
on
gotta do.
MC Ride of Death Grips?
No, that was fraudulent. Actually, someone made that fraudulently.
Mm.
So anything you see on the internet, a lot of it has been counterfeited, made without my authority or permission. So if you see some stuff on the internet that makes you query or freaks you out, 9 times out of 10, I had nothing to do with it.
I know the guy who made that video. Now that I think about it, and he would always talk about how much he hated trans people. His name is Cloudhead. Is there anything you'd like to say to Cloudhead for making those fraudulent videos of you? Hello.
Yo, let's get back to it.
All right. So I know now that I'm looking back and everything, I know the guy who made that video. His name was
Yeah.
Cloudhead, and he was a horribly transphobic dick. Is there anything you'd like to say to him?
I like to tell him he's an idiot, a moron, imbecile.
Would you make a diss track on him?
I tell him if he ever makes an unauthorized diss track on me again, I will cut his head completely off and send it to his parents with the bouquet on the top.
Why
they'll
bouquet?
say thank you. They'll say thank you for cutting my son's head off for doing something this stupid.
That's fair enough. I respect that. What pants do you wear?
I wear regular clothes with heavy starch.
Where do you get your inspiration from your clothing? Like, where do you get your clothing inspiration?
It would be from, old school artists, ones you see, stuff like that.
In the movie Fifth Ward, DJ Screw made a cameo, and I am assuming you were on the same set as DJ Screw. Did you get to meet DJ Screw?
Yes. I knew
how
him
was he?
before that. He was a friend of mine.
R.I.P. DJ Screw.
Yeah, he was a friend of mine. I knew him before that. I used to go to his house.
Where did you first meet?
It was probably, I want to say, early 84, 83. Buy cassettes from him. Yeah.
Did he ever produce for you?
No, never did.
If he could be
I
brought
actually
back
knew
to
him
life.
through I actually met him through the Botany Boys.
If he could be brought back to life, like Tupac's hologram, would you collaborate with him?
Absolutely.
Let's see what else we got here. How would you rate your world history knowledge on a scale from 1 to 10?
10.
10?
Yes, I did score a top 90%, 98% on the SAT. Now that it was legit and can be documented and confirmed.
Can
through the PSAT organization.
Can you drop us some history knowledge?
In the freestyle, no.
Fair enough. Can you review some rap lyrics? Since you are,
which ones would you?
I'd like to read you out some rap lyrics, and I would like your opinion on them.
Okay.
I got the nasty in my taxi. You need a lift. You can sit between the backseat and my dick. Do you know who said that?
say that one more time, please?
I got the nasty in my taxi. You need a lift. You can sit between the backseat and my dick.
I like that, actually. That's really cool.
Would you like to know who said that?
Say that? Yeah.
That was MC Ride.
Nice. See, I fucked with Ride. That bitch-ass dude that made that fake diss, I want to cut his face off and tell Ride we tight. I never, ever dissed any MC, so tell him to let him know that we family, and I want him to give me a text so we can hook up on the collabo.
MC Ride or the guy who made the diss track?
MC Ride.
Oh, yeah.
I want you to let MC Ride know we family, and a pussy-ass dude made that fake diss that I cannot delete.
I will do that. I will do that.
Can you do that for me? Please.
I will.
Real important.
Here's some more lyrics. Young bass god came straight for the bitches. Mac 10, lay 'em on the floor like a mattress.
Nice. That is my partner, Lil V. I like it. I'd wait to do a feature with him. I'll tell you, we're going to take the world by storm.
You said back in 2014 that you're working on a collab with him. Did that ever come into fruition?
Well, actually, my cousin lives in, my first cousin lives in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be talking to some people at his barbershop to try to get with him, so that way when I come up there to California next 2 weeks to take my California real estate broker's license test, I was going to end up going to Oakland. When I went up there, I was going to take my camera with me and do a track, hot tracking video with him. So what I'm hoping is by the time I get a chance to get up there, he'll be able to reach out to him, find out where he's at. We can do stuff.
I've personally talked to him in the past. Is there anything you'd like me to say to him?
Tell him he's talented. He is probably my favorite rap artist right now. And at the end of the day, I appreciate him reaching out to me when I did follow him on Twitter, and he said that he will get with me on the video, on the feature, and let him know that I'm looking forward to doing this feature with him. We're gonna take over this puss-ass rap game. Tell him that.
I will. Here's some more lyrics. They declared a war on drugs, like a war on terror. But what that really did was let the police terrorize whoever, but mostly black boys. They would call us the N-word and lay us on our belly while their fingers on their triggers.
Pure classic.
Do you know who said that?
No.
That was Killer Mike of Run the Jewels.
Nice. Pure, talented. Those are the type of lyrics I like. The lyrics that are educational, that tell us about this horrible judicial system that does nothing but destroy black men.
Yeah. Speaking from experience, the first laws that banned homosexuality were made in the 1700s. Did you know that?
Didn't know that.
Yeah, well, there you go. Any collaborations in the near future?
I did want to say, when I said pussy-ass major label artists, don't take it personal. I'm not dissing you personally. I'm dissing your label. So I'm still down with, doing a track with you. Reach out to me and we'll do something. But understand that I'm not your average artist. If you do a track with me and a video with me, you liable to look like a fool because I am going to look very, very good.
You would look very pretty.
I have the best body in the rap game. So I will have my shirt off.
Mm.
I have the best body in the rap game, and your label is going to look secondary to what I'm doing. So as long as you have approval with your major label, then let's do it. But more 9 times out of 10, the major labels ain't going to let them do it because I'm going to show them out on their own video. That's why I say pussy rapper, because they getting ran by the label that won't let them do the video with me because they're going to be shown out.
That is deep. But do you have any collaborations planned in the future?
Now, you are recording all of this, right?
Yes, I am.
Great, and that will be on YouTube.
It will.
Great. I want everybody to hear this so they don't think I'm just saying stuff when they see my Twitter tweet.
This will be uploaded unedited. So
Nice.
nice. Do you watch any anime?
Yes, I do.
What animes do you watch?
I'm really more into the stuff for the kids, with my daughters and my little boys, stuff like that, stuff you see on TV, mostly cartoon movies, that type of stuff.
Have you seen K-On?
No, I have not.
There is a surprisingly large overlap between your fan base and K-On, so maybe you should give that a try.
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tell them reach out to them.
I will. K-On is about a group of teenage high school girls that make a band.
Nice.
And they do not sign to a big record label. Would you respect? If you saw them, would you give them respect?
Absolutely. I'd even do a track with them.
Oh, that'd be sick, bro.
These are Asian girls or Asian anime girls?
Well, they are, the characters themselves are anime, but the real voice actresses are all musicians.
Okay, I'd like to sign them to my label.
Rhyme time?
Yes.
So what do you see the future of Techno, mate, being?
Techno? You say techno?
Techno, mate.
Techno mate.
Yeah.
Techno mate was a technology developed by me and another gentleman, but it went in the wrong direction. And I wanted him to take it in the correct direction. And I won't go into details of how it went to the wrong direction, but I will say this. Techno mate is a technology that can be helpful. And if it's used the right way and developed the right way, it can be a good thing.
Is there a future in Techno, mate?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you have any developers working on it right now?
How many?
Do you have any?
No, I don't. I just have the original files, and I really push it from there.
Can I ask what they were written in?
I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to just get you the files and let you.
Well, I know there are many people who love to work on it in your fan base, because believe it or not, there is a strong fan base built around you with a lot of programmers in it. For example, on your fan Discord server, someone made a Discord bot in JavaScript based around you.
Nice.
You could use this bot to buy and smoke crack, and then view how your friends have smoked crack.
Nice.
What would you like to say to the developer of that project?
I want to tell him appreciate it. It's the whole saying: if they're not against you, they're for you, and he is for me.
I'm actually the developer of that.
Yeah, and I want to also say that now is the time for my following to come together
Mm.
I'm at the greatest point in my life to where I feel that I can make a substantial difference in society, but I do need help. What I need is all of my followers, everyone that's true to Viper,
Mm.
to go on and purchase a vinyl. Does
A
not
vinyl?
matter which one. Yes, go on my
Mm.
Twitter, go on Bandcamp, and purchase a vinyl.
I already have one.
My vinyl, you've got one. You may not have received it.
It's autographed too.
Okay, well you got the animated vinyl.
I did.
But the actual vinyls that are on my Twitter will be coming soon. They've already been pressed out by the manufacturer. If you look at my Twitter, you'll see the test prints.
Mm-hmm.
So you will be able to get one of those. Whatever one you order is coming. Now, I've got about 250 people who have ordered, have not received it yet. They've been waiting since last year.
Mm.
They will receive their product. And the reason why I'm going to mail everybody their product is because if I mail you your smoke, 9 times out of 10, you're going to backdoor the what?
Mm.
The red. Exactly. If you order the red, and I mail it to you, 9 times out of 10, you're going to backdoor and order the green transparent. If you order the clear, 9 times out of 10, you're going to backdoor. Once you get it, you're going to backdoor and order the picture face. If you order the picture face, 9 times out of 10, you're going to backdoor and order the crack rock. So I want all of my fans to know, everyone who ordered a vinyl product, you will be getting your product soon. I want to tell you thank you for your patience. It's already been pressed out. I'm in the process of filing negotiations. The bitch-ass company I ordered it from is trying to charge me an extra $2,000 that I did not authorize, so I'm in the process of giving them the original receipt. They're going to make a deal with me for $5,500, and I'm going to go ahead and pay them that and get the product, and then bam. I'll have the product at the house. I'm going to have 500 units. I've only got to mail out about 200 units. Once I mail those 200 units out, I'll still have 300. So the best thing to do right now, if you really support Viper, is make the order now. Because what I want to end up doing is this first 500 is going to go out. I'm going to do a reorder, but the reorder is going to take 3 months. So if you want to be a part of this first order, go ahead and order now and show your true loyalty and devotion to Viper, because I am the realist. And you can ask anybody in the rap game who is the realist. They're going to tell you I am the realist. There's only one realist. I'm also Black Jesus, but I'm also the realist.
Are you Black
And
Spike
there's
Lee?
only... No, I'm Black Jesus. But there is a difference.
Can't you also be Black Spike Lee at the same time?
No, Black Spike Lee is black.
Yeah, but I mean, you still can be Black Spike Lee.
No, Spike Lee is black. Can only be a Black Spike Lee because he's already a Black Spike Lee.
Have you seen any of Spike Lee's films?
Spike Lee's films are all black films. What are you talking about?
No, but have you seen any of them?
I've seen them all.
Oh, yeah, that's great. They're pretty great films. Which is your favorite?
He's probably the greatest black director that ever lived.
Yeah, probably.
If anybody did anything for black people, it's been Spike Lee.
Oh, definitely.
He was the first black director to actually get the racist Oscar Academy Awards to even think about giving a black man a directorship.
And they still didn't.
Of course they won't, because this is Academy Awards. This is the epitome of white supremacy. Why would they give a black person Academy Award? But at least director Academy Award. But at least they gave them a nomination.
Yeah.
He's the first to ever do that. So
that's
there's
true.
no one blacker than Spike Lee. So what are you talking about, Black Spike Lee?
I'm the white Keith Haring, you know.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I just took that a little personal.
Yeah, I understand. Spike Lee is a very important figure in film.
He is the essence of black film. He's the
Yes.
heart of black film. He is more important than my own flesh and blood, Greg
Whoa.
Carter. He is more important than the Hughes brothers. He is more important than John Singleton, bless his past heart. May he rest in peace. Black Spike Lee is black film.
Yeah. What's
So
Spike
there's
Lee?
no such thing as a black Spike Lee. There may be a such thing as a white Spike Lee. Do you want to be the white Spike Lee?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
I'm the white Keith Haring.
No, I want you to be the white Spike Lee.
All right.
Since you talked on Spike Lee, I would like you to be the white Spike Lee.
I wasn't talking on Spike Lee. Spike Lee is one of my favorite directors.
Okay, well then don't ever say Spike Lee in any kind of context of race
My bad.
ever to me again.
My bad.
All right.
Would you consider yourself the white Gaspar Noé?
I will consider myself the black Lee Carter.
Whoa. Now, do you
And
know
the
about...
white Lee Carter. I consider myself the white Lee Carter.
Whoa. Are you familiar with Keith Haring's work?
No.
Keith Haring is an incredibly influential painter, and he was also a fighter for queer rights. So you should definitely check
Nice.
him out.
Well, I respect everything he did, and God bless him.
He died of AIDS back in the 90s, and
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, in New York, he painted a mural of a skeleton smoking crack, titled "Crack is Whack." What do you think of that?
I think he is correct. Crack is a drug, just like any other drug. I don't condone drugs. What I condone is the heart. Every man, every woman has a heart. It's up to the woman and the man what they choose to do with their heart. If you choose to drink, then that's your choice. You choose to smoke cigarettes, that's your choice. You choose to smoke crack, that's your choice. You choose to smoke meth, that's your choice. This life is about choices.
That's true. Now, obviously, your most famous record is "You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack." How does that fit in?
Well, the thing about that album is the reason why the album got so much notoriety is because crack right now is a huge epidemic, and it will always be. People in this life will always smoke crack. Doesn't matter if you're 10, if you're 20 years old, if you're 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Crack. But the key is, whatever you choose to do, you're supposed to do it in moderation. Okay? I took a hit of crack on January 1st just because some bitch-ass dude on Twitter said I don't smoke crack. So I took a hit, and I haven't had a hit since. And you know why? Because crack is just a drug like alcohol, just like marijuana, just like meth, just like heroin, just like everything. The bottom line is, it's about the person. You work from the inside out. So at the end of the day, you deal with life, what life throws at you. But you don't throw at life. You see what I'm saying? Life is going to throw things at you, but you deal with life accordingly to what it throws at you. You don't throw at life. That's the problem with people nowadays. They think they getting back at people for smoking crack. They getting back at all their friends. My mom don't like me smoking crack, so I'm gonna do it. My daddy don't like me smoking weed, so I'm gonna do it. My sister don't like me drinking, so I'm gonna do it. My my boss don't like me doing this, so I'm gonna do it. You know, that's called a reaction to life.
So what are your thoughts?
And you shouldn't do that. You should act to life. There's a difference. Don't react to life. Act to life. You see your buddy smoking some crack, you know. I put it like this. The real reason why I smoked crack on the first of this year was 'cause my partner, my best friend, said, "Man, I'm finna go into I need to get me some work. I'm finna go down here to Third Ward and knock on every door to somebody to give me some crack." I said, "Man, you finna get yourself killed doing some stupid ass shit like that. Somebody gonna blow your head off the second door you knock on." I say, "Tell you what, you give me your word you won't smoke crack ever again, and I'm gonna go ahead and take you somewhere to my rock, get it with you, just so you won't be scared, you won't be by yourself. And after that, you done with this." And so I blow with him. And after that, my partner, he ain't smoked a rock since.
Wow, that's very moving stuff.
Yeah, and it's because it's all about working from the inside out, not from the outside in. Don't worry about what society gonna throw at you. You worry about what you finna throw at society. You feel me?
Now, what would you say the messaging behind "You'll Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack" is?
Like I've said once, and I've said it several times, the message is never be afraid of anything, okay?
What if you're afraid of your mom
Crack
beating you?
Crack is not the essence of the statement. You feel me? The essence of the statement is y'all cowards don't. See, take the crack out and replace it with any other words you want to say. Y'all cowards don't smoke weed. Y'all cowards don't drink alcohol.
Y'all
cowards don't do
dick.
heroin. Yeah, whatever you want to call it, but at the same time, doesn't mean you have to do it. What it means is that if there's a personal issue with you why you won't do it, then address it. You feel me?
Yeah, that's
a lot of people think, "Oh, you're a crackhead. You're a crackhead because of that song. You made a song called 'You Don't Smoke Crack.' You're a crackhead." That means you have a phobia about crack that you need to address.
Do you think the people who come at you for smoking or smoking crack in the past are just closeted crackheads?
I'm saying they have a phobia. The whole purpose of the song is to lose your phobia. In other words, the whole purpose of the song was, I should have called the song "Address Your Phobia."
You should have.
Whatever your phobia is, address your phobia. At the time, my phobia was crack because I was selling crack, but at the same time, everybody was telling me don't get high on your own supply, and it didn't make sense to me because, you know, why would I be scared to smoke what I'm selling? I at least need to know what it is, you know. And so I jumped in the game and smoked and let it go like in 6 months. But the whole point is I revisit it every now and then just because I know that it's nothing. To me, crack is like weed. It's just something you hit it and then you can just let it go the next day. I don't smoke weed every day. You know, I smoke weed when I just feel like it.
Can I have the number to your supplier?
I'm in graduate school right now. I'm getting a doctorate degree online. So
in what?
I don't have time in business.
Oh.
You know, so for me to smoke weed every day would be counterproductive, considering I have to write 30-page assignments every other day. That would be counterproductive in the fact that if I can't get my work done. Now, if it helps me get my work done, then I'll do it. Now, sometimes weed helps me get my work done because if I'm tired, I don't feel like doing anything, I feel like going to sleep, I might smoke a little weed that'll give me a pep get me up, and I'll be ready to do some work. So don't get me wrong, weed is good in certain situations. But just like everything is good in moderation. There's a time for everything.
Mm. Mm. Can I read you some rap lyrics?
But yeah, that's what it is.
It's a trip, the life of a superstar. The way I roll is like an armored car. I'm riding with checks and loot, my money growling like a tree root.
Okay, now those lyrics are incorrect.
Oh, really?
Say it again. Let me let you clear it up.
I'm reading this off genius.com.
Right, Genius is incorrect on a lot of the lyrics.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna let you clear it up so you can re-edit it.
It's a trip, the life of a superstar. The way I roll is like an armored car. I'm riding with checks and loot. My money
And loot,
growing.
that's right. Loot.
Yes. My money growing like a tree root.
That's correct.
You just said the lyrics are wrong.
That's right, but you said a little bit more.
My bad. Forgive my accent. Do you know what? Can you tell me what
Keep
song?
going, though. You said some more after that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that was just part of the verse. I put some in the bank and I keep some with me, and ride solo so you can't get me. For my dividends, I'm amazed how this money coming in. I don't even trip about how much to spend and how much to lend, 'cause I got plenty, and now these folks feel me. I just chill out watching all my diamonds shine, and it's gravy 'cause it's all mine. I done hit a level where the money won't cease, and it's got me feeling like I'm wanting peace. It's got me to where I'm wanting peace.
It's got me living to where it's got me. Yeah, you're right. All of that is right. I just didn't hear it right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all that is right.
What song is that from?
You know what's cool about old school rappers?
What?
You know, rappers like me. Anybody that was post-millennium. I'm one of the post-millennium rappers. Any rappers, because if you go back, you'll find some of my stuff way back in 2099, in 1999, if you really go back. But post-millennium rappers, we don't rap about the bullshit, fucking dudes, girls, and all of that crap. We rap about pure, real-life stuff that matters. Stuff that can empower people, stuff that can uplift people, not tear people down. Anything after millennium, anything millennium and up, that's a totally different generation. They chains around their necks. Like, that was like absurd to us. We wear our chains around our stomachs and around our chest. We don't wear any chains around our neck. That's like the exact opposite of what anybody that was post-millennium did.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, we don't rap about fucking dudes, girls, and all of this crap. Everything we talk about is really, about, empowerment of the community. Nowadays, you got these young rappers, they wearing skinny jeans, they wearing a chains around their neck like Mr. T used to wear with close around their neck, and that's the style, and it's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I ain't dissing, I respect it, but there's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you see anybody that's my era, like any rapper's my era, and it ain't that many of us left, because I'm 49. I mean, I'm 46. The only rappers in my era really are like, Ice Cube, Dre, cats in their 50s, late 40s. You know what I'm saying? We all wearing our piece and chains, stomach, really, really mid-chest down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna catch us higher than mid-chest. You're gonna catch us with, we're gonna be wearing like Dickies, or we're gonna be wearing like, like jeans with starch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna be wearing like, loose jeans. You know what I'm saying? And all of my videos, I'm finna shoot a bunch of videos coming up. Because I just, I got 5 chain pieces, and I own them all. But I just bought them, and I'm finna start showing them. But when you see them, they all going to be hanging 40 inches. They're going to be around my stomach, around my chest. They ain't going to be around my neck. So it's like totally opposite of what you see. So it's cool to see that, like, I'm like a dying breed. Really, literally. Like, once I'm gone, the whole new generation of artists is going to be kind of like the opposite of what we did.
Oh, yeah.
I respect it, but at the same time, it's interesting to see. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all use auto-tunes. Like, I'm really one of the first artists of my era that really just dipped deep into auto-tunes, because, like, most of my songs are auto-tunes. I say about 8 out of 10 of my songs I do auto-tunes. I'll use a few non-auto-tunes. But people back in the day that was in my era, we really didn't use auto-tunes. We were just regular, recording studio. And another thing, like, we use double voices. You feel me? Like, when you hear us rap, you hear a double voice, not just one voice. But now the younger rappers, they're using one voice, and then they follow, and they do their ad-lib with the other track. But when we used to do it, everything was double voice, and then you'd have a third track for ad-lib. So it's like now the younger rappers, all they have to do, they say the rap one time, all the way through on a regular one-time voice, and then they come back and they do they ad-libs on a second track, and that's it. But us, when we grew, the way we from, you have to know your track. You have to know your song. You have to know your lyrics, because you got to do a double lyric. You feel me? With us, you got to do a double lyric. So if I say, I'm finna ball by the mall, 20 inches gon' crawl to make these haters stall, I'm going to do that one time, okay? Then I'm going to come back again, I'm going to ball by the mall, 20 inches gon' crawl to make these haters stall, okay? That's 2 tracks. Off the top, that's the regular track. You feel me?
Whoa.
Then I come back with a third one and say, while that's going, I'm going to say, mall, ball, crawl. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
And you got three tracks going, but you got the double up automatic. That's off the top. It's got to be doubled off the top.
Yeah.
Now these younger rappers, they say at one time, they say, I'm finna ball, coming through the mall, 20's gonna crawl, and that's it. That's all they gotta say. They don't have to remember none of that, because all they gotta do is come back on the second verse and say, crawl, mall, ball. You see what I'm saying? So they don't even have to learn their verses.
Here's some.
That's a totally dip. Yeah.
Here's some more lyrics for you to review. My lane costs more than your rent. Ooh, your mom still live in a tent. Yeah, still slinging dope in the jacks. Huh, me and my grandma take meds. None of this shit be new to me. Fucking my teacher called it tutoring. What do you think
I
of
do
that?
respect it.
Do you know who said that?
No.
That was Lil Pump.
Lil Pump. Above the chain. I can respect them lyrics.
You do you respect Lil Pump?
Yeah, I respect his lyrics.
All right. Let me find. All right. Anything you want to talk about while I brainstorm more questions to ask?
But yeah, let me get back to what I was saying, man. But like I was saying, I want people to understand that the game has changed. If you listen to some of the older artists, you're gonna hear a doubled up voice on all tracks with a ad lib as a third track. If you listen to any of the new music nowadays on the radio, everywhere else, it's one track of them just rapping, and then they come back with a second track of just saying certain words that they want to emphasize, or just new words that's different.
Wow.
The reason why I respect the old school more is because we used to have to memorize all our lyrics. We used to have to double up our lyrics, so the only way you can double up your lyrics if you memorize them. If you say the same lyrics twice, you gotta memorize it. If I say I'm finna come through clean, diamonds gon' bling, to let you boys know who I be. Okay, I gotta memorize that because I gotta say the same exact thing. I'm gonna come through clean, diamonds gon' bling, to let you boys know who I be. That's twice. It's doubled up now. Now I can do the third track and do the ad lib. I'm on clean, diamonds gone, bling, I be. See, that's the third track. That's the double up track. Nowadays, it's only one track. All they got to do is just say whatever they want to say, and that's it. They ain't got to memorize it. They ain't got to think about it. Nothing. They just say it one time. I'm deep in the game. Ain't nothing changed. Catch me in the mall with a gold ring. You see, that's their first verse, and now they got to do it on the second time. On the second verse, on the second ad lib, say, deep. New chain. You feel me?
Yeah,
they ain't got to remember shit they said. You feel me? They can change it all up because it's an ad lib. And they done got paid on the radio for that bullshit. When back in the day, we used to have to double up and memorize our shit. That's the only lack of respect I have for the new artists. I wish they took it back to the old school where they doubled up with shit, where they had to learn what they said. They had to know what they said. They had to respect what they said. They couldn't just say some bullshit and then come back and just double, and just ad-lib to it and say some other bullshit. That's how it is now. They can just say some stupid shit and then backdoor for the second verse and say some more stupid shit on top of the stupid shit they already said. When we was growing up, when we was rapping, you had to double your own shit up, memorize it, respect it, and then come back with some other shit on top of it that, that was real. You know what I'm saying? But don't get me wrong, I respect the way the game going because I respect these youngsters because they doing the auto-tunes and they making shit sound good. So even though they ain't got to do all the work we had to do, I respect the fact that they making it sound good. You feel me?
Yeah. Here's some more lyrics for you to review. Party on a Sunday. Do it all again on Monday. Spent the check on a weekend. I might do it all again. What do you think of those?
That sound like, say that again?
Party on a Sunday. Do it all again on Monday. Spend a check on a weekend. I might do it all again.
Now, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's one of them youngsters that came out and he didn't have to memorize that because when he did his second track, he said totally different words and he said some other stuff that was different from what he said the first time, and that's called ad lib.
Do you know who said that?
And that's called the dude that did it was I think Party Next Door.
No, it was not Party Next Door.
Oh, he OVO, one of them boys.
It was Travis Scott.
Scott, yeah, Scott. But that's what I'm saying. That's what Scott is a part of the new group. They do that. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel.
I would like to see Travis. You know what I would like to see Travis Scott do, and I would like to see all these new artists do. I like to see them do the stuff we did. I like to see them double up what they rap, and then do a second verse on top of it. I mean, a third ad lib on top of they double up. And then it would sound totally different. The radio would sound totally different because it'd be two lines going at the same time, and then a third ad lib on a third ad lib to say whatever they want. But the double up would be like two voices of the same sound going at the same time. That shit would be thrown, especially with today's technology and music. That shit would be thrown. But don't get me wrong, I got much love for Travis Scott. I respect him. He's in my town, and I would like to do a song with him one day. But like I say, I am the epicenter of Houston. I am Black Jesus. If anybody did a video with me, they would look secondary, and major labels don't like that.
On Twitter, 24 hours ago, you tweeted a picture of your face on the cover of a film called Begotten. Have you seen Begotten?
No.
Would you like to know what that movie entails?
Yes.
That movie has a god disemboweling itself, but before it could die, someone jerks it off, steals its semen, and then creates a child with it, and then for the remaining hour, it's the child being beaten and burned.
Okay. Well, what that begotten meant was the begotten part of the begotten. For me, it was the begotten Son, which is Jesus Christ was the begotten Son, and I am Black Jesus. I'm Jesus number 2, and so I am the second begotten Son.
Interesting.
So I just use the begotten because I like the angel wings on it.
Did you make that?
I feel like I am begotten because I am God's second son. His first son being Jesus Christ. Me as the second son rap star who never got his opportunity in a rap game. See, that's what's so important about this is that I'm never going to get an opportunity to shine in a rap game. That's why it's so important. Because Jesus, during his time, my father, Jesus Christ, who is the original God's son, who is actually my father, he never got his opportunity to shine because at the time, people didn't believe who he was because they knew who he was biologically. You see? And so they never gave him credit as God's seed. And it's the same thing with me. People know who I am biologically. I'm the same Lee Carter from around the way. Okay? Major label's going to make sure that I'm never seen with my shirt off. I'm never seen on video. I'm never this or that. I'm never on the radio because they're going to make sure I'm not seen. You feel me?
On Twitter.
But at the end of I mean, Twitter is nothing. You know what I mean?
No,
at the
that
end
was
of the day,
a new question.
Yeah, at the end of the day, they're going to make sure that I'm not seen, and that's important because God wants to make sure that his most important ones are not seen. It says in the Bible that he doesn't want us to be seen. He wants the ones that he wants the ones that want to be glorified, let them be glorified. But people like me, he don't want us seen because if we seen, then they'll see the light. If I was on rap video, the way my body is cut and the way I look, you know, beard and all, it would look weird because it'd be the total opposite of what rap industry is right now. So it's gonna be made sure that nobody sees me. It's gonna be understood that nobody, feels me. And so at the end of the day, my job as the Son of God, as Black Jesus, is just to put it out there. I've done my job. Once I put myself out there, I've done my job. I don't want nobody to see me because if they see me, then they may change their mind about life and come to the right good side. But my job is simply to try to put myself out there. But at the end of the day, guess what?
What?
God is going to be the last one to make that decision on if I'm seen. And more than likely, he going to make sure I'm not seen. He going to make sure that I'm buried, that nobody sees me, that nobody understands me, that nobody respects me, that nobody loves me.
I love you.
Just like his first son. It has to be that way. I have to be hated. I have to be not respected.
I respect you.
And I have to be not seen.
I see you.
You feel me?
I feel
and
you.
if it goes that way, then everything is right in the universe. And then guess what? Guess who I will be when I leave this life?
In hell?
No, I'll be with my Father and his father. My father is the first Jesus.
Mm.
My my grandfather is God. I'll be with those two, and they will decide what happens with me.
Whoa, that's pretty deep. Now on Twitter you posted a picture of you in front of a McDonald's with the caption, "If they legalize crack, the dealers are gonna have to work at Mickey D's and go back living with mommy." What was your inspiration to make this?
I had a homeboy that I'm talking to right now that did that cover for me. But on top of that, it was just to say that the dope game is similar to the rap game. You win or lose.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to say to the person who made that?
Appreciate your family.
Thank you. Thank you. Um, now, someone on the Viper community, they offered to make you a free cassette. And when they started making it, you said that they had to make you 100. Otherwise, you'd sue them for federal piracy charges. Why did you do this?
I want to reach out to them and say that we can cut a deal. I won't charge them for federal piracy charges. Whatever they want to do, just text me and let's make it happen.
So if that person reached out to you and offered to make your cassettes, what would you say?
I say, let's do it.
That's great. That's great. Did you know Sam Hyde recently followed you on Twitter? What do you have to say about that?
Who is Sam Hyde?
Sam Hyde is a comedian who was part of the trio $1 Million Extreme.
$1 Million Extreme?
Yeah, he was exposed as a neo-Nazi.
He's a Nazi?
He was exposed as an alt-right neo-Nazi.
Who exposed him?
It was all over the news 2 years ago. It was on CNN.
He's a Nazi? He's Nazi?
Yeah, he recently followed you on Twitter.
Is he a Nazi?
Pretty much.
Oh, no.
What would you like to say to Sam Hyde?
I mean, have they confirmed he's a Nazi?
This was 2 years ago, and it was all over the news. So,
Well, that was the problem I was having with Technomate. Was a dude that made Technomate was a Nazi. And
really?
then I ended up, having to block him, but I still have the technology on a disc. And that's horrible.
Yeah.
That's horrid.
Yeah. He also had a TED Talk.
I would like to disembowel someone like that.
You should make a diss track on him. I'm sure he'll see it because he followed you on Twitter.
Well, I mean, you can't control who follows you on Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, Google him all you want. Sam Hyde, $1 Million Extreme.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to tell him to unfollow me for sure. Please unfollow me because I'm not with any Nazi people.
There is a Twitter account, Vivo Viper, that is posting stuff about you. For example,
it's called Evil Viper?
Vivo Viper, yes.
Viper.
At Vivo Viper, that's the handle. The name is Rapper Viper Vivo.
Okay.
And he recently posted a video. It's a YouTube video entitled "The First and Last Time I See My Kids" because I'm a deadbeat dad. And he said, I can confirm the real footage of me. This is real footage of me at Rapper Viper abandoning my kids for the hustle. He said that on Twitter.
Well, see, this is the whole point. Remember when Jesus first came out?
That's
you
gay?
had people that was when Jesus first came out, you had people saying lies about him, saying he was a false prophet, saying that he was fake, saying that he was untrue, saying that he was this, saying he was that. And it's the same thing. I'm the realest rapper ever. Everybody knows, if you ever say the realest, the reason why I'm the realest is because I'm associated with crack. And crack is the black community. And so if you ever ask somebody who's the realest, they're going to always say Viper. They'll always say Viper. I'm going to always be the realest. So you're going to always have somebody trying to discredit or disclaim or even devour the realist. And this is just another example of that. Somebody trying to discredit the realist.
Wow. What are your thoughts on Tiananmen Square?
It was horrible.
Huh?
It was horrible.
There are many people that say Tiananmen Square.
We should have stepped in. We should have stepped in at the time and blow China up because of that.
There is a video of you on YouTube that is you dancing in front of the Tiananmen Square, and the video is entitled "The Chinese Ain't Do Tiananmen Square, I Did."
Right.
And it's a video of you dancing and rapping over Tiananmen Square.
Right. So another fake rap Viper video. See, again, they lied on Jesus. You see what I'm saying? They said Jesus was a false prophet. They said that he was a scum of the earth. And so they make these fake videos of me to try to discredit me. To try to discredit Black Jesus.
Wow.
But regardless, there's only going to be one in this lifestyle, in this lifetime, in this universe. I am the only Black Jesus there will ever be. There will never be another Black Jesus.
Whoa.
I'm the one and only Black Jesus. And I'm going to make my next rap video that I make is going to be called Black Jesus.
Can I make a cameo?
I'm going to have I'm going to have all my piece and chains on me, all 5 of them. I'm going to have a bunch of pretty girls, and it's going to be called Black Jesus, and I'm just going to say all the things I want to say.
Please put me in that video.
I'm going to say,
bless me.
I'm going to say, they wanted to discredit me. They wanted to lie on me. They wanted to say all these bad things about me. Just like they said about my father. The difference is I can speak about myself. And it's going to be all going on at the same time because it's what it is. It's called a catch-22. I'm gonna have some pretty naked girls in the background. I'm gonna have all these things going on, and I'm gonna say all these things. They said I did this. They said I did that. They lied on me. Said I was part of this. They lied on me. Said I was part of that. But you be the judge and see if I'm really that. And if you be real, then you are one of my disciples. If you fake, you are a fake disciple.
Whoa. What happened between
this Jesus gets to have bad bitches in this video.
Whoa.
This Jesus gets to have half naked women in this video. This Jesus gets to do all the things that the first Jesus couldn't do.
Whoa.
You see, the first Jesus was everything.
Whoa.
I'm secondary. You feel me? I'm just a messenger. When they bury me, they're not going to bury me. They're going to put me in a freeze tank.
Whoa.
And when they put me in a freeze tank, guess what? I'll be remembered for what I left. And the most important thing I'm going to leave, I'm going to put it on World Rap Star and everything, is Black Jesus, my video. Because I got to let everybody know that I'm Black Jesus. It's only one. And this, y'all, I'm going to make sure that when they persecute this Jesus, this is the one that need to persecute, not the first one. The first one did nothing wrong. This is the Jesus that they got to persecute. They gotta say all the lies about. They gotta drag in the dirt. This one, I'm gonna take all of his bullshit that they put on him. I'm gonna make sure they put it on me. You feel me?
I feel you. Have you heard of the mixing desk?
No, I never heard of the mixing desk.
Would you like to know what the mixing desk is?
Yes.
The mixing desk is a subsection of your fandom that has a Bandcamp page that uploads Viper mashup albums.
They do what?
They it's a collective of members of your fandom.
Hold on 1 minute, bro.
Okay.
My baby mama calling me like crazy.
Okay.
So what the hell I probably is? Hold on 1 minute.
All right, I'll hold.
Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm on the phone with somebody doing the interview with me.
Really?
Yes. We're doing the interview right now. You're on conference call. You're part of the interview. Hang
Is that
up,
Amanda?
please.
Fuck you.
Yeah. All right. Hello?
Hello? Hello, you there?
Hello?
Hello, are you there? Hey, you there? Shit.
All right, bro. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's cool. Was that Amanda?
Yeah.
Tell her I said hi.
Yeah, she hung up. We good.
All right. So, the mixing desk is a subsection of your fandom that uploads mashup songs of you.
Nice.
For example, there is Boom, mashed up with Bodies by Drowning Pool. What do you have to say to the people who made that?
They got what now?
They release music with like your acapellas and different instrumentals. For example, your song Boom and Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Why would they do that?
For fun, I guess.
Sounds pretty sick to me.
What do you have to say to the people who are a member of the mixing desk?
No, I'm saying, didn't you say they got next to some bodies?
No. The song is called Bodies. You know, it goes.
What are they doing with my song?
They put your song Boom, right? And they combined it with the song Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Oh, the group called Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I ain't tripping.
What do you have to say to the people who have spent hours working on the stuff in the mixing desk?
Appreciate that. I mean, like I say, anybody that's with me is not against me.
That's great. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
That's everything. I just want to tell everybody, make sure you go out. The way to support Black Jesus. It's only one in this universe. I have claimed Black Jesus. When they put me in my freeze tank When I die and they put me in my freeze tank, they're gonna put Black Jesus as the marquee.
Whoa.
There's only one Black Jesus. I
Right.
chose Black Jesus because I have the full beard, you know what I'm saying? And I have everything, all the characteristics of person, Jesus. So I chose Black Jesus because there was never a clear-cut Black Jesus. We know Jesus is not black. Jesus is really more like Arabian. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like an Arabian man, like Middle Eastern. Islamic is the word, the technical word.
Jewish?
Hebrew is the technical word. Hebrew, but it's more like kind of like a caramel skin, kind of like, like a Saudi Arabian type person. Is what Jesus was. Now, the black man that carried Jesus' cross was a black man. It was a black man that carried Jesus' cross. When them bitch ass dudes was whooping Jesus and he couldn't carry his cross no more, it was a black man came out the crowd and carried the cross for Jesus, and also took some lashings just for taking the cross for him. And he carried the cross for Christ to make sure that Jesus wouldn't catch no more lashings, because some bitch ass motherfuckers kept lashing him when he couldn't even carry the cross. And he carried it to where it needed to go, so they would leave him alone and let him get to where it was going. That was a black man. It's in the Bible. After that, Jesus went ahead and died for us, and that was that. But that was the first Jesus. That was the real Jesus. That was the God's son Jesus. I'm not God's son. I'm not. Jesus, the first Jesus, is God's son. All I am is a son of the son. Basically, I'm a grandson, but I'm not a grandson by flesh. I'm grandson by spirit.
Can I be gay Jesus?
Nah, ain't no such thing, bruh.
Why not?
Ain't no such thing. Because if there was ever a gay Jesus, then we might as well flip the whole planet upside down.
Why?
Because if that was the case, there would be no such thing as man and woman. Men would be woman and woman would be man. Jesus would be a woman. You wanted Jesus to be a woman?
Yes.
Okay, and you want God to be a woman.
Yeah.
And you want all men on the planet to be women.
Well, what about the women? Do they become men?
Women gonna be women too.
So, wait, so you're saying if Jesus was gay, there would be no men and everyone would just be women?
Exactly. The planet will be women.
I don't know what to say to that.
I know. You gotta think about it. But what I was saying, I was talking about me. I wasn't talking about the political part of this. I was talking about me.
I'm gay.
You throw that in there. So let me finish what I'm saying.
Are you gay?
Jesus is Jesus, you got the first Jesus, I'm the second Jesus, the black Jesus. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all the things the original Jesus couldn't do. I'm gonna have children. I'm gonna act a fool. I'm gonna do everything that the original Jesus couldn't do, but I still need to be respected as Jesus, because I want everyone to know that you must leave a flawless legacy in this life.
What do you mean by
and if
flawless
you've been following
legacy?
my Twitter, if you've been following my Twitter, flawless legacy means you must only have children with a woman that has no other children.
Is Jesus trans?
In other words, when you lead this life, you can't be mixed with another man. The way you can be mixed with another man is be sharing the same woman. the way you can share the same woman is y'all have kids from the same woman.
But
If
I'm
you
gay.
if you having kids with if you sharing a woman with another man, y'all both have kids from the same woman. And when y'all leave this life, y'all
Fly
gonna both see.
to the moon
Yeah,
and let
y'all
me
gonna both see her
play
in the
among the
afterlife.
stars.
Right. So the way to keep from that is just only have children with women who only have your children, no
Right.
other man.
What about my
And
what
that's
about my
called
boyfriend?
a flawless. That's called a flawless legacy.
I can't tell if you're delusional or you're ironic.
That's what the same thing said about Jesus. So that's good. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I
That
said
makes
that to make you
that makes
happy.
that makes sense of everything you just said.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right, we'll go ahead and send it to press, family. Appreciate you.
That's it? I'm cutting it off
That's
here?
it. Lead off here.
All right. Love you, man.
I love you too. One.
All right. All gay.